Hey everybody, what's going on? We got Jeary here today. How's it going, man?
What up, who? Hey, glad we can make it work.
Yeah,
Schedules are finally aligning, so happy to be back on the channel.
yeah, man. We've drafted some really good teams and fun teams over the summer, and most of them been on your channel because like I have this time and it doesn't work for you usually. So I'm glad I could have you back on, and we're gonna do three teams today. And then afterwards I have a members only stream. So it's gonna be a good day. Uh, what do you think about the digs thing?
I mean, I'm not surprised. I think we've been
Yeah.
anticipating Stephon Diggs to the Commanders for like, I don't know, at least a month now. It's felt pretty positive. Like that's what's happening as when all the brand new stuff was going down. So finally happening. And like always, we're gonna see the market react to stuff we knew was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. And I'm very excited. I've been drafting this way for a while, so hopefully, like I'm curious where he ends up. But first, let's get to the chat. We got Money Anything here. We got Victor. We got Nice and Blunt. We have Iron Throw. We have Mike Rob. We got Scott. But we'll get into more of the camp news after the intro.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right, so we got I think Diggs. The poll question today is what round are you going to take Diggs in? 8, 9, 10, or I guess I'm out.
Yeah, I fall into the I guess I'm out at this point. I'm not like really overweight on him. I'm about 8% in like regular tournaments, 18 in the Eliminator. But I just love Rashid Shaheed so much that I was clicking him above Diggs most of the time. And assuming he's gonna rise to maybe around pick 100, I'm out.
Yeah, I was already pulling him way up the board to like 120. Like if I needed a wide receiver, I would just pull him across the board to basically like weird Travis Kelsey and them go. Like if I needed a wide receiver over there, like between him and Concepcion, like I was just pinpointing him in Washington, and I'll take the Washington wide receiver too. The one thing I did do is completely stop drafting Antonio Williams whenever I got the feeling that that was going to happen. Because I had a bag of him over the first like 2 weeks when he was going at 190, and then I stopped drafting him when he went to 170, and then
Yeah,
I
I was
completely
the
stopped
same.
now. Yeah. So, but let's say hi. We got Bayou Bengal. If you guys aren't following Bayou Bengal, give him a follow. Also, we got Casual Chad and Hulk Smash. And Jeary here, give him a follow at Jeary Football. I will put the link. I forgot to put the link in. I'll do that here in a minute. But are you ready to do a draft?
Always ready, my friend.
All right. Well, we're going to jump in this Pitbull, everybody. We're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. Bestball Degens rest. We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, picks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
Well, we clicked the wrong button, but we handled it. We're good.
I
We definitely started.
I saw a little switch up.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely screwed that up. But we're waiting on three people here. It is a pit bull, everybody. $20. Like we've already claimed first, so you guys can fight for second. It's all good.
Did you get a sick team already?
No, I just meant you and I.
Or you and I?
Yeah.
Oh,
We've already
hey.
claimed first. Yeah.
Hey, he is right. He is right. And I love this tournament, man. Are you planning on maxing this one as well?
Yeah, so I'm pretty upset that they're going back to the shitty version of the puppy.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm going to full fade it. I'm not going to do a single one. I will just be doing more content over on Drafters and DraftKings. I don't like it. I was adamant that I didn't like it for a while, and I mean, if that's what we get, that's what we get, and I'll just not play it this time. So,
yeah, I might end up doing like a few teams just on stream with guys, but even last night when I was streaming and trying to get in the lobby like late at night, the Eliminator wasn't filling, the Pitbull wasn't filling. I didn't want to do a puppy though, so I just went on over to DraftKings.
yeah, that's exactly how I'm going to play it. Like that $3 tournament over on DraftKings is fantastic. Yeah. So,
yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I've just been doing the millies over there.
Right, and this is kind of where I'm at. I want some Coker and Shaheed, and I knew that Diggs was going to skyrocket, so I just wasn't taking him like at the rate I should have been taking him. So, like now I get to catch up because I do like the picks. I knew that Diggs was the better pick. That's pretty awesome. What's up, Greg? Game tight. Damn, what a lobby. So we got game tight at the 1, Nice and Blunt at the 2, Boner at the 5, King QC at the 7. We got the 8. And look at that. We don't have people on this side. So maybe those guys at the back end with badges don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're baseball bros. Maybe they're baseball bros.
I recognize Dreaming of Sundays and Willis there too. So it's a sweaty lobby.
Yeah, I mean, these contests like Pitbull, you seem to get more of the sweaty lobbies. All right, so Lamb, Taylor, Jefferson, Genty, Cook.
Let's just take top of ADP. Let's go JT on this one.
I'm good with that. I don't want to be like super underweight.
I'm with you.
And like I don't love the click. Like I think I didn't see what my percent is, but I want to be about 6%, I think. It's like,
yeah, I'm with you, and I'm pretty low on Jonathan Taylor, and I'm wondering if we're just kind of overthinking that. Like the Colts offense was really good when Daniel Jones was healthy, and he's healthy now in training camp, and he's wants a new contract as well. Motivated Jonathan Taylor. I kind of like him.
Yeah. So I in honor of Jeary being a guest on this channel, it's only appropriate that we land the conditioner. Nice. So on the thumbnail, I was debating on who to put up there, and I was debating between Jameson Williams and Woody Marks. And I went with J-Mo for you.
How flattering.
J-Mo is that player that like I really like, but I just can't find myself to click him, man. Like all the players around him, you know how there's always a player you like, but all the players around him you just like a little more. Like he's that guy for me. And every click feels forced on him, but like I like the click. All right. So
it's gotta be Chase Brown.
Yeah. I've been saying this for a little while. I kind of just like Chase. I think I like Chase Brown more than Barkley and Hampton at this point. And like, I like Hampton, I did like more. The Keaton stuff, like, it just makes the Hampton bet harder to hit, is all. Right? Like, I've always known that he's going to have like 6 to 10 touches or something. It does look like Keaton will get closer to 10 at this point. And I'm not like super in at the price. Like, I still don't think Keaton's going to have explosive games. I still think he's going to have like a couple like 14-point games, and he won't kill you. But I don't think he's going to have those 20-point games that people like profile him as. And if he was on the command, like if he would have went to the Commanders, I'd draft him in the 5th round. You know, like I'll just flat out 5th round. You know, like I love the player. I don't love this.
Are you coming around to Keaton Missile a little bit then?
Yeah, I moved him up, and part of it is because I want to be in on the offense, and I always so all of the players that I was fading that haven't moved up, I've moved up to ADP because most of them I thought were going to fall. More than half of them did start falling. Like the ones that haven't, Igbuka, Keaton Missile, like Burden was falling, and I actually am up to like 6%, 5 or 6% Burden, and DK Millie I actually have 7%. But because over here at the 4-5 turn, like I think he's a really good pick. I just wasn't going to take him with all the players over here. He's starting to move back up now, though. So like there are players that I am a little scared. Like Keaton, I'm not scared of because like I don't. Rice is still here. I don't think he has the chance to like completely break the season. You know what I mean? I just don't. They're talking like all McDaniel does and Harbaugh for both every year they've been in the league, they just talk players up. They don't talk bad about players. They just talk up players. So it's hard to decipher what's really going on there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Devonta Smith goes. That's a bummer. It's Chris Olave or T. Higgins. I saw Olave left like the field today, but it doesn't sound like it's an issue. Let's go Olave on this one.
Let's do that. I'm going to let it time out real quick, and I'm going to come over here. I made my new rankings today, and I didn't upload them. I noticed that because of HN. So, yeah, and if you're a YouTube member, you can get my rankings. I mean, you might not like them, but you can have them. They're just part of the package. You don't have to use them, but you can laugh at them. It's up to you. But, yeah. Yeah, so Jeary was very into Woody Marks in pre-draft. And I was one of the people that like, I don't think it's that wild. Now, I wasn't in on it. I thought that like he was like a round or two too high. And then he fell to where he's still going. And I was like, I think I'm in now. Because like you were taking him up here or at 120-ish, right, for a while.
Yeah, I remember being on your stream earlier pre-draft, and we were discussing in the poll, who was a worse pick, Woody Marks and Emmett Johnson. Everyone voted Woody Marks, but I think people have at least changed their mind now. So, hey, we all have our thing, All
right. What do we want here? We got Javonte.
Javonte still here is interesting.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with like Trevor for the Saints stack.
Let's go Javonte.
I
haven't taken him too much, but people are getting a little thirsty for receivers in this room. Let's go the opposite way. Get a little strong at running back.
Yeah, so we got Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, Olave, Javonte. I wonder how far Javonte is going to fall because the Jaden Blue drumbeat is pretty big, and Javonte he has to just get the touches. Like he's a volume merchant more than anything else.
Yeah, he's still got a big contract, though, for like 3 years in the offseason. So still going to be the guy, and double-digit touchdowns is probably pretty likely for Javonte.
Yeah, so Team of Beats haven't like I like the Woody Marks price like right now. I know a lot of people hate it, but the problem is that I've been doing a lot of builds. Like if I don't get Tucker Kraft, Loveland, or Bowers, like I don't know, those tight ends in the middle of the draft, I tend to get my quarterbacks like where Fannin and Pitts and Laporta and those guys go almost every draft now. And it just, I don't know. It's hard to get to Marks because of the way I'm structuring a lot of my teams. I do like him though. Like in Eliminator, I think he's one of the better picks on the board. Like so in Eliminator, and we're going to do an Eliminator next. Like his ADP is the same as it is in this, and David Montgomery's ADP is like 12 spots higher. Like if you think the matchups for the Texans are that good,
in there, unfortunately.
I mean he's not making decisions either.
No.
He's
Coward.
just like, all right, I got one receiver, guys. All right.
Rome would be sick though too.
Rome. I love the Rome pick right now. Like since we got the JMO pick here. If we don't get him, I kind of like the team bet with Warren.
I'd be okay with Tyler Warren too. I don't get too much of him, but like in this range, yeah, Rome goes. Unfortunately, I'm okay with Tyler Warren.
Do you
like
want
Jeary
anything
Price? Doesn't make sense on this team. None of the quarterbacks make sense. Marv, I don't feel like reaching for. So yeah, Tyler Warren just makes a ton of sense on this team.
Have you been in or out on Denzel Boston, by the way?
I've been in on him as a player. I've been lower in my exposures just because I was always taking Debo where he was going. But now that Debo's out of that range, like 150s and above, I'm trying to click Denzel Boston most of my drafts.
Yeah, I was just taking a bunch of Denzel Boston and letting Debo go in half the drafts. But one of the reasons I want some more Jonathan Taylor and some Tyler Warren is because I think the Boston pick is one of the better picks on the board right now. Like I just think if they get any quarterback play at all, Boston is going to be really, really good.
Yeah, well, I've been out on Casey Concepcion. I actually don't think I have a single share in Bestball Mania. I've only drafted him when he's fallen like 20 plus picks sometimes. Just has never felt like a good pick to me. And Denzel Boston, I mean, he was getting drafted above Casey pre-draft, going in the 90s, got taken early in the second round, but has been standing out a lot in camp. And I really wouldn't be surprised if their ADPs flipped.
I don't think their ADPs are going to flip because of like the cabal loves Concepcion. And I just think that he's going to kind of stay kind of close to where he is. I think people are going to look at the wide receivers and they're going to think I don't know about you. I get a feeling, and maybe I'm wrong, but I get a feeling people think Shedeur is a different kind of quarterback than he is. I think they think he's a dink and dunk kind of guy. And that fits Concepcion better. But if he works out, he's like a move around a little bit and chuck the ball deep kind of guy. Like
yeah,
he's a playmaker, right?
For sure. And I just think there's been a little bit of injury talk with KC lately. Sounds like it's nothing, but I've seen him fall to the 150s, and I scooped him up there, which I was fine to do that with.
All right. So Godwin is here.
Yeah, I love Godwin. I still think we need a receiver pretty desperately.
Yeah, I think we just do that. We both have him ranked pretty high. We can't really afford the Alec Pierce, I think, here.
No.
With the other two guys. So I think we had to do that. Trevor Lawrence will not make it back to us.
No, we don't have any Jags either.
Well, the guy at the end. He just took both the guys.
But I'd probably lean just towards another receiver here. I don't like feeling too far behind. There's some nice running back values here too, though.
I think we could. I think with any of these running backs, if we wanted to, we could close it out.
It's definitely an option. If Jaden Reed's there, I think that's the direction I would lean.
I'm cool with that.
If not, I think I would go with one of the backs and probably Dowdle. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dowdle is really good here, unless you want the upside swing on Chubo, because we can afford it.
Or on not so much.
Okay.
I like Michael Pittman a lot too. If you wanted to go with a receiver,
let's do that. I love Pittman. I love Pittman.
You don't have to convince me. He's my highest drafted player in the Eliminator. I have 37%, and nice. I think I have like 19 in other formats. Very safe click.
I got 20% Diggs. I think my highest Eliminator guy is Calvin Ridley, which feels gross, but
oh gosh,
he's got a role. He's gonna get some targets. Like it's just a late guy who we knew because I did a bunch of them before camp.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to make sure I got people I knew was going to be on the field, and he was one of those guys. I think he definitely. Oh no, this is my Eliminator exposures. So Flournoy, Dowdle, Nico, Laporta, Ridley, Aaron
Wow,
Rodgers.
Nico there.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, so like everybody loves the David Montgomery price, right? Because
Oh yeah.
of his schedule. Well, doesn't Nico have the same schedule and a much better player?
I mean, I like Nico a lot too.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of just a conversation about Stroud.
it could be. The problem with Denzel Boston is he probably won't get any quarterback play this year. Love the player. I think Shadur can at least like. So number one, like Shadur to me, if he does win the job, even if he isn't good, like his style fits with what they want to do, like or with what works for Denzel Boston more than Concepcio. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
well, we don't have a quarterback yet, but I wouldn't hate finishing up these. Like if Pitts is here, I think we just do it.
I'm open to it. Even Goff gets taken. That's a bummer.
Yeah. We could just do the naked Jackson Dart with.
Yeah. Let's try Pitts. Why not?
Okay.
Also, if we get really desperate at third quarterback, we can get Tua or something.
Also, we are the Olave drafter. Where is the Tyson drafter? Oh, the Tyson drafter over here. So we could go Baker and then hopefully get Shuck back.
Yeah, I could definitely try. Quarterbacks are always weird in every draft, man. They're always different.
I think that is our best route to do that, unless we want to just push.
No, I think we get our first here. I think Godwin and Baker stack well together. I like Baker quite a bit. I think he's a little underpriced.
So something I really like to do is get a Tampa piece, an Atlanta piece, and a New Orleans Saints piece, because that gives you correlation throughout the entire playoffs. It matters less in this with a 106, 105, but in like Best Ball Mania or something, it's really good. And like the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Niners are the same way. Like you get a game every week if you have one player from each team and two quarterbacks. Like any of the two quarterbacks, you get a stack throughout the whole. Like if you have two of those quarterbacks, you get all the way through.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to play it. I haven't looked too deep into that. But yeah, that NFC South is definitely nice just because they're a lot of not so great teams. And usually the games end up being shootouts a lot of the time.
Yeah. So like Shuck, Atlanta, Arizona, Tampa Bay. And then we go down to like Jalen McMillan here, wherever he is. And it's New Orleans and Atlanta. So.
Ooh, nice and blunt. Had to do it to us.
He did. I mean, you can just backsack him what you want. It's all good.
Oh, it's a good pick. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Even Vele is someone I like if you're real desperate.
I still, in the 20-round formats, I still click Bryce Lance here and there.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
I just think he's a talent and one injury away from having a role in an offense that I expect to be really good. And why couldn't he be like a Marvin Mims, or come in or what Cavante Turpin was last year? Like come in, get 2 decent spike weeks and then be irrelevant, like a 20 round, like if it happened in week 17, you're cooking, right? So
I think we go receiver here and Higgins or Shaheed, one or the other. And then if we could get Daniel Jones on the way back, I think that would make a lot of sense.
I think, I mean,
Oh, both of them go. Bummer. I'm usually a running back at this point now. Or if you want to just take Debo, we could do that. I think Debo makes sense on this team just with where our receivers are
so
at.
this team, it feels really bad because we have these two and all of the value. Like,
Yeah, that's why
this is
I have a
so
tough
much
time
value.
going early tight ends.
Well, right, but like it doesn't happen very often. But like it just happened to happen here. And to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's okay.
our running backs are cooking, right?
Yeah, that's why I
And
want to get a little stronger at receiver and get Debo there because we still have options at quarterback. I think Daniel Jones makes a ton of sense with this pick, and
Yeah.
pushing it, I would usually try and do, but this feels like a bit of a sweaty lobby, and most of the people on the left side of us need quarterbacks as well.
yeah, 1, 2, 3. They only have two. So there's a really small chance that he comes all the way back. So I agree. Like, and honestly, like I wouldn't even hate like if he goes if we just take Malik Willis, call it good. Like I don't love the
Yeah.
Malik Willis price, but if I'm feeling thin at quarterback, that's who I go. Like that's when I click him. In
Yeah,
a
why
lobby
not?
like this where we kind of get everything taken from us, I just throw Malik Willis on. Like,
So, question: if instead of Debo, if we got Jaden Higgins, would you rather have Daniel Jones or
Stroud.
CJ Stroud? You'd rather have Stroud?
Yeah, for two reasons. Number one, I like the pick overall better, and number two, there's a way better chance that Jones comes all the way back.
Good point.
So, I think with both of those, this team does not, sir. What's up? If you guys aren't following Hartman or Nice and Blunt, give them a follow as well. Why can't he be Marvin Mims? There's no way. Yeah, why can't he be Marvin Mims? Not current year Marvin Mims, but like last year Marvin Mims. Yeah, like Marvin Mims, playoff leader he led the playoff game in receiving yards.
Yeah, absolute stud.
Yeah, like he's one of those players that I just don't I don't want on my team. Like ever. He just
I
takes
took a couple
touches
shares
away.
pre-draft, but that's it.
Yeah, he just takes shares away from like better players. You know, like he's a fun guy, like, but I don't want to be invested in the wide receiver room. Like I think he's getting relegated, but like he's the reason I think that Troy Franklin is a pretty bad pick. And like I have been mixing Franklin in, but I think I'm done because all the reports out of camp is that Pat Bryant's just like clearly going to win that job.
So where do you think Chig's going to fall to? And are you going to scoop up that value?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be thirsty to scoop up that Chig value right there.
Yeah, if he comes back to 150, I'm in. Like I've been drafting as Diggs was there the whole time, and I'm still taking him at 115 or 139 or whatever. So if McMillan goes, what do you like? I think McMillan's the clear pick.
Yeah,
With the
I
double
like
stack.
McMillan. I don't know like what I read about his little back thing or whatever, if that's like an issue or knee issue.
Knee.
But I like McMillan, and usually I'm kind of just disregarding most injury reports at this time of year. I think a lot of teams are just being really cautious.
So we could pull Rodgers up here, or we could push Rodgers and then be okay with Tua, depending on what's available.
Yeah, I'd probably be in favor of pushing
Me too.
the third quarterback and probably get a running back with this next pick.
Can I get both your opinions on balance builds and how you would structure early rounds? I just let the draft come to me and kind of draft on feel per draft.
It's tricky. Like actually earlier today, I did a Pitbull and I started the draft 2-2-2-1 with my one tight end being Colson Loveland, and it was interesting. I actually ended up going a third quarterback too. I had Daniels, Caleb Williams, and Brock Purdy,
Yeah.
which is not something I do a lot, but I want to try it, and I actually kind of like how it turned out. Spears would be my pick right here.
I agree. Yeah, so I actually had one earlier. It was on DK. Brock Purdy. Like I went Drake May naked in the 7th round. And Herbert fell back to 96, stacked with or 90. I was in the middle of the board. I took Ladd. I was in the 5 spot. I took Ladd. I pulled him up, and then Herbert fell back around into round to 92 or whatever. And then I had Mike Evans, and Brock Purdy fell to 127. I'm like, all right, guess I take Brock Purdy. Guess
Exactly. Like sometimes it's like, why not? I'll figure it out,
I think blue at 159 is like just where we're headed. Like you're shouting that out, but you don't even talk about Bigsby at 154.
We know
You
how
act like
nice and Blunt feels about
Yeah.
Bigsby.
You act like this is normal. You act like that's normal. Like,
Well,
this guy
all these guys have been underpriced for so long. Like all of these handcuffs, they're finally getting bumped up now that some people are getting a little bit of confidence in who it is.
Right, yeah, and I don't think the people are wrong. Like we're in the $1 range basically at this point, right?
Yeah.
And I move I think I have blue ranked at 162, 163, something like that. Like I'm not a big believer. I'm a believer that if Javonte doesn't get all of it, that he's not a great pick also. And I was never overweight on Javonte, but I've been at weight, and I'm fine either way with what happens. But I definitely want to be on blue. Like I think that he's if somebody's going to smash their ADP, he's one of those guys that could just fully smash their ADP this year, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking at my exposures right now. I have 7.8 Javonte and 7.1 blue. More money invested into blue though. So I'm okay with that.
All right. So do we want to double down on the offense?
Yes.
And take Branch here and then come back around the corner and take Tua and try to lock it up, assuming they let us?
I like Zachariah Branch.
I didn't pre-draft, but I am in.
I mean, he's just making plays after plays.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
we could take the running back in Brian Robinson and stop at 5 running backs. I think I would actually prefer that.
Do you want that?
Yeah, I think so. Because running backs are like pretty much dead at this point. And like we can still get some receivers around 17, 18.
Sounds good. I'm good with that. And like honestly, we could just still take Branch if he comes back around. And then if Tua goes, we just take Penix.
Yeah, that's an option too.
I don't know how you feel about those guys, but yeah.
I've been pretty out on Michael Penix, kind of just like really, really putting all my eggs into the Tua basket, which doesn't feel that great in general. But I just think that's who's going to be the starter and most likely for the whole year.
The way I've been playing it is I refuse to take either one of them like before round 18. I think we just take him here, right?
Yeah. Or did we take Trey Tucker?
No.
Oh, we didn't. Okay.
He was at the top, and we chose to take Spears.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with Tua.
Yeah. So, yeah, the way I've been playing it is I just push, and if I can't get Tua at 2 in the last round, I just take Penix. Like I've just and Tua goes in almost every draft, so like I just have more Penix. I do feel like Penix probably starts at the end of the year anyway, as well. So
he definitely
is
could.
that.
Can't imagine if Tua is just playing like mid or below average, that they're just going to ride him out for the whole season. So that would make sense, but he could also just like show enough that they could just want to like ride with him and maybe think he could be their guy next year too.
I've heard people talk about the Naylor hype, and I've not seen any of it. Like my feed doesn't have it.
I haven't seen too much of it, but I like Naylor just because I was talking about him pre-draft when no one else was around like round 20. I was scrolling down for some Jalen Naylor. So
Yeah.
I like him for that reason.
Yeah, I get that. Like it's you got to double down when you get a win, right?
Oh yeah,
You got
for
to
sure.
double down. So
Like I already know Money and a Thing is taking victory laps on his DeJoun's dribbling exposure because no one else was drafting him except that man.
I had a couple teams in pre-draft with him, but not many. I would be up for a Pat Bryant share, obviously. I don't know who you go for down in this area.
Yeah, a lot of the guys that I liked don't always make it there anymore. Pat Bryant, I went through my Pat Bryant phase maybe like a month ago, but he's been getting more buzz again, so I'd be totally fine mixing him in right here. And I think we just go 2 receivers,
Yeah,
regardless.
I put Jacoby Lane in. I don't have much of him, but like I don't think we could afford Ted Hurst even if he made it to us because we have the two. Like I don't know. I don't like triple stacking rooms. Like I think it limits your upside in the finals.
No, we could also like just take a Devon Vele if we want to, another New Orleans receiver. I'm not opposed to that. I know PPR Tyler's adamant that Jahan Dotson's going to be on the field, but I don't know if I want to click him in best ball.
I'm surprised I only have 1%. I've been clicking.
You like him?
Well, I've been
clicking B-Rob too. I don't know if I want 4 Falcons.
We only have 2. We have
B-Rob too.
Yeah, we only have Pitts. Oh yeah, Tua,
including Tua. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bateman's not a bad click either.
Who?
I've been mixing in some Rashad Bateman.
Who'd you say?
Rashad Bateman.
Before that,
I don't remember.
Did you say Savion?
Did you have a click? No, I didn't.
I was like, I actually moved him like out of my ranks today. So I'm mixing in some Jacoby Lane, but I think Vele is probably the better pick here.
Yeah, I'm happy with Vele. Just get another piece of that New Orleans, and we're kind of stacking up this gross New Orleans and Atlanta Falcons Week 17 game. So I could see it being a sneaky shootout.
Yeah. So here's the team. We got a 3-5-8-2. We got Baker. We got Daniel Jones. We got Tua. Running backs: Taylor, Chase Brown, Javonte, Tajay Spears, Brian Robinson. Wide receivers: Olave, Jameson Williams, Godwin, Pittman, Debo, Jalen McMillan, Pat Bryant, and Devon Vele. I honestly think we have like a lot of receiver here. Like I really do. I think our consistency of scoring, of having really solid points, is really high.
Yeah, we definitely have a bit of a type, but then we also have some spike week guys in JMO, which feels really nice. Got a couple
Jalen.
Old, yeah. I like it. And then our 2 tight ends are the highlight of our team for sure. With our running back. So I think we pulled it off.
The only thing that sucks about this is like the tight ends that were available to us, like here, right? Because we had Likely, Kincaid, Kelsey, all fell back at top of ADP. Ferguson, Goddard, like the entire room pushed tight end. And we chose to go early. And like, I like the early tight ends, and this doesn't happen every time. But when it happens, it does feel really bad. Now, I don't think what we did is that bad. I think we did the best thing we could there, like pulling up Debo. I think this is like – I think I rated him 1 spot ahead of Shakir is what I did. And I have Shakir behind Jaden Higgins. So I put him in between the two, so I would have really liked the Higgins pick there, but we didn't have that opportunity.
No, either would have been fine. Like the younger upside of Higgins would have been nice, but we can't be too greedy. I like it.
Right. Yeah, it's a good team. Let's review the members. We got game tight here. We got a 2-6-8-2. Lamar, Cam Ward, running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Warren, Kyle Monangai, J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Pacheco, and Mike Washington. Very solid. Wide receivers, pulled Zay up, Lad McConkey, Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison, Jalen Coker, Jalen Naylor, your boy, Calvin Ridley, Rashad Bateman, Andrews, and Helm. Pretty thin tight end room. I don't love the tight end room. Like, everything else is really good.
Not afraid to get his guys. Clearly making a big bet on Baltimore and Tennessee, but hey, he's got Gibbs.
Yeah, he's got Gibbs. Like, you could definitely advance with that team. Like, because tight end scores the least amount of points overall, so you could just be fine. And with all the tight end value in that room, like, he wasn't the one. You do have to make decisions there. All the tight end value was in the middle of the board or on our side of the board. So, like, it might have just not felt right too. We got Herbert. We got nice and blunt. We got a 3-6-7-2. We got Justin Herbert, Tyler Shucks, CJ Stroud. Running back, Bijan Robinson, DeAndre Swift, Kenny Gainwell, Alvin Kamara, Zach Charbonnet, Katron Allen, and wide receivers, Nico Pickens, Mike Evans, QJ, shocker, Romeo Dobbs, Kayshawn Boutte, Keenan, both shockers, Laporta, and Juwan.
And no bias there whatsoever.
No bias. Just
Are you buying the Mike Evans dip in the fifth round?
I mean,
I've been seeing him go like early 50s, and I'm scooping him up there because I don't have too much of him, so I'm happy with that.
I've been buying him the whole time. I'm just going to keep buying him. I'm already at 11%. If I end up 14, 15, I'm just happy with it. Like, I don't care. Like, yes, he might miss time. It's fine. But, like, everyone else is actually hurt. Like, so, like, give me the guy. Like, if it's 14, let's say it's 13 games of Mike Evans, I'm happy with that. Honestly.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
So, never expected him with you next to me, Blunt. Oh.
Yeah, game type pulled up Lad to the turn, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a 2-5-8-3 here by Boner. We got Jay Daniels, Patrick Mahomes, Jacobs, Demont, Pollard, Mason, Aaron Jones. I actually really like this. The double Minnesota with those three to get you points. Like, feels pretty safe. JSN, Neighbors, Rice, Worthy. So the double stack there. Trey Harris for the bring back. Tank Dell, Jeremy Bernard, Cyrus Allen, because why not? You already have the other two Chiefs. Jake Ferguson, Chigakonkwo out of absolute, like, he's got to keep falling, but, like, that's still a value. And then also taking the fall on Sadiq. So just not playing scared. I think this team is awesome.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Big bet on Neighbors and Rice there. But I like pulling up Neighbors in this tournament because it's fresh ADPs. It's a time box contest. So that's a nice pick there.
I don't worry about it in Best Ball Mania either because, like, if you look at it as a DFS slate, which is kind of what it is in the end, like, number one, like, you're playing your 2 of 12 with everybody with the same ADP, right? It's the pods that, like, and in the pods, it's like a DFS slate. And, like, you're just basically saying your round 4 neighbors, like, it's essentially like Nico versus Waddle in a 1-game sample.
Yeah, pretty much. There's ways to do it where it makes sense for sure. And I've still pulled up Neighbors in some BBMs just to try and get a couple more shares because I don't have many left.
Yeah.
And it's just unique combinations to try and make a story that makes sense.
Exactly. And then we got King QC here. We got a 3-4-8-3. We got Jared Goff, Malik Willis, Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, Derrick Henry, Travis, Bucky, and Jadarian Price. Would you stop at 4 there?
Yeah, probably. It
think it's
feels a
fine.
little thin, but it makes sense.
I was okay stopping at 4 for us at the 3 we got in Tajay, honestly. I don't know what we would have done with the extra pick though, so I think the B-Rob pick was right. I just think that, like, what if Brent Strange was there instead? Like, then we have 3 tight ends. Amon-Ra, Devonta Smith, Alec Pierce, Wandale, Jaden Higgins, Trey Tucker, Ted Hurst, and Keon Coleman. I haven't been doing the Keon thing. I'm just gonna fully not buy in again.
I have a few shares.
If it beats me, it beats me. I don't think it's a bad click, but I'm taking the stance if it beats me, it beats me. Tucker Kraft, Britton Strange, and Greg Dulcich. That's really, really strong. Very strong team by QC here. And I believe that's it for the members. So we are gonna jump in an eliminator now. Are you ready, or do you need a minute?
Always ready.
All right, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens arrest. We never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
So I haven't updated my underdog, my rankings for a while here. So we'll probably just be using ADP. I'm going to turn on some background music though. Sound good?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Let's just. There we go. So we get the 106, and we got Losimo at the 4, Game Tight at the 8, King of QC at the 9, and T-Fall Sports, that is Breaking Best Ball, I believe, at the 12. Good luck, everybody. So we're going to do a drafters after this, and we're going to do a drafters ticket giveaway for the main event as well. So we're going to do a main event. We're going to give away a main event ticket. So if you guys want that, just stick around as well. I will be putting the chat to subscribers only, and we'll be giving away a ticket at later. So
nice. I've never done drafters before.
It's full PPR, no bonuses.
Nice.
But it's season long. So, like, you need the nut of nut outcomes.
Yeah, that's the thing. In season long in August, I find tricky. I feel like the early ADPs is where they're at are just such an advantage.
Oh, that's Michael Dubner here at the 7.
Hello, neighbor.
What's up? Yeah, shouted him out. I didn't know if you were listening or not. Do we have an updated Al? Not yet. No. I told him I'm going to make a picture.
You like Genty that much here, huh?
I do.
I'm cool with it. Getting a running back just feels good in the Eliminator. At pick 6, it feels more comfortable because sometimes you miss out on that tier of running backs in round 2. Whereas pick 7, you're like, I think guaranteed to at least get one of them.
I actually have CMC at 5, Genty at 6, and Taylor at 7. Because of that.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah, so, it makes sense structurally. Like, I love Puka and Chase, but it's the rest of your draft can feel thin drafted from there. But St. Brown, the Eliminator, is also such a good pick. He's just so consistent. They have a great schedule, and the defense is terrible.
Yeah, the Terry and Arnold thing is not helping you out at all.
No. Our secondary is awful. Not to mention, like, Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph probably aren't even playing to start the season. I mean, Brian Branch definitely isn't. Kirby Joseph, unlikely to. His situation's all up in the air. But yeah, not good.
Yeah, we man, the Lions schedule is so good. Like, that's why I have so much Laporta, because I want the RBs up here pretty high. I have a couple players ranked higher in the Eliminator by far than I do in other formats, but I have absolute bags of Amon-Ra on everything else. I think my pre-draft bags overall, I had 16% Amon-Ra, so like that's where I'm at. So
yeah, I don't blame you.
If
I'm
I don't
around 20.
If I don't have an absolute bag of them here, I'm good with it. You know, like it's fine.
For sure. And I think I would still go A-Chain here.
I
and go
think
with
so too.
The second running back. The rest of the running backs, like all the rest of the running backs, their prices are way inflated. A-Chan and the guys in the second round are the only ones whose ADPs are still like consistent. So it makes sense.
Branch Kirby both not looking good. This is what.
No, dude, it's not good.
Do you know his girl works for them?
Yeah.
So
we talked about it.
Yeah. By the way, we got 34 watching. We got 18 likes. We can smash the like, everybody. I haven't asked yet today, but go ahead and smash that like for me. And also a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to do the giveaway after this, but at 7 p.m. Central, which is in 2 hours, I'm doing a members only stream. And what it'll be a member mania. The chat is going to draft a team. I'll go over the rules at the beginning of the video. We've done 2 of before, but whenever we're on the clock, who's available, everybody's going to type who they want. I'm going to take the name that I think I see the most, and it's going to be a 50-50 equity split. I get 50% if it gets to the finals, and I split 50% of whatever the finals is with the chat. So,
sounds tough with 20-second clocks.
We're doing it over on DK on Amelie.
Oh, got you. Okay, that helps a bit.
We did the first one here, and it was wild. It was wild. I moved my neighbors way up in Eliminator.
Yeah, I would love neighbors with this pick.
I'm not scared of it.
I've been taking more and more neighbors like mid-third and later in the Eliminator, because if he does just play week 1, like that's my pick right here. I love Devonta Smith too. I see you're a little lower on him.
I am overall. I'm lower on the Eagles offense. So, like the 2
That's
offenses that I'm lower on, and which is weird because Godwin's one of my higher exposed players, and Gainwell was at 1.2. But like the Bucks and the Eagles are just the 2 offenses that, you know how you have one you just don't trust every year. Like both of them are the offenses I fully see the vision, and I know what everybody else is seeing. I just don't. It doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right there.
You don't like the Bucks this year, huh?
Not really.
I like some of them at value. Like I don't draft a lot of Igbokwe. He feels pretty expensive. I didn't even like him in the mid-4th too much.
Well, right, like that's where I'm at. Like I guess it's more just him and Bucky.
Yeah, like him and Bucky, I'm really low on. But the other guys are so much cheaper, and I like quite a bit.
I don't like
Baker. I think his price is great.
Yeah, I like all the other 3 receivers. I like Baker, and I like Gainwell and Tucker. So like, but as a team, like I think that they have a lot of implosion risk, like just completely imploding. Like you hear things of like the way that, just the feeling that I get from hearing like how people in the building are acting and stuff. It just feels weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would love like Waddle here or Scatabo. I know you don't want Scatabo, but like Waddle or Tetaroa would feel pretty fun. Or either Swift or Tootin or Judkins. And
yeah, Waddle's been getting so much buzz. I think we go receiver here. Yeah, I don't know how much I like him still though. If you told me I had 1 draft, I would take Tet. But I totally get the Waddle thesis.
Let's do the Waddle. So one of them are an offense we know is going to score points, and we know that Waddle's going to be the target, or like they're both going to be the number 1 target in their offense, and it's like for sure that that's going to happen on both of these. And I'm just going to take the player that's in the better offense, even if it has more weapons around.
Yeah, I totally get that, especially in the Eliminator. Getting good offenses are definitely going to be more consistent. It's just with Waddle, like I'm not sold he's gonna play 17 games. It feels like he always just gets banged up and like goes to the blue medical tent, and I don't know. It's just it doesn't make me feel too comfortable.
It feels that way because he does. Like
exactly,
like,
right? Like
yeah, but like I don't know. McDaniel had him on the field a lot, and I think he's going to be on the field a lot. But the Broncos have 5 receivers that are like really solid. If Waddle needs a break, like I think it's fine.
I mean, they traded a first and a third for him. They're gonna play him. They're gonna utilize him. They have a plan for sure.
And a fourth. It was a 1-3 and 4.
I know you're big on Lamar in the Eliminator. I am not so much, which is really interesting. I would lean towards receiver here again personally.
So the reason I
there's
am
such a big drop off.
Yeah. The reason I am is because the Ravens schedule based on my stuff, and we can just do JMO again.
I would consider DJ Moore too.
Which one do you want?
Let's go DJ Moore on this team.
Or
you know what? Let's go Parker. You know what? Let's
we got to get
he's never going back in the 6th.
Yeah, we got to go to the thumbnail guy. We got to get you the thumbnail guy, man.
I like Trevor in the Eliminator too.
Like we're like, by the way, like I said, I'm putting subscriber mode on. And how are you doing, Goofy? The reason why is because I want subscribers to win. So like it's not going to be #who since we're doing that. Because it looks at the entire chat. It doesn't look at like what happens after you start it, I believe. So
how many Eliminators have you done? And do you plan on maxing it?
I was planning on doing 100, but the survival contest on Drafters is better. So I'm going to do like 100 of those instead. I also have more money on Drafters right now, so I don't have to deposit anything to do that either.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Hey! Best ball on call. PBJATL. PBJATL, welcome.
Welcome to the Who Crew.
Yeah, so like you were talking about, all the running backs are pushed up after this, but one that isn't is Jeary Price, apparently. Like if he makes it to us, I think we just take him.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, at this price too. Feels pretty good, especially because we pulled up P-Wash, but he goes. I'm not opposed to Ramondre and just getting that third running back.
Yeah.
It feels really safe.
Yeah, and apparently, like, I got really into Travion because he said that all offseason he spent his time working on pass blocking, and the first thing you hear out of training camp is that he needs to work on his pass blocking.
Yeah, not great.
It's like, this is not good. This is not good.
No, it's not good.
It's really not good. So I actually moved Bucky up to like 56, 57. And I moved Travion down below Jeary Price.
Well, in the Eliminator, I really do not like Travion Henderson. I've taken him a few times when he's fallen to like the 5-6 turn, but it does not feel great.
I got 5.5% in 55 teams. So
actually, I'm looking now. I have more than I thought. I have 7 drafts. Sorry, $70. 7%.
So okay, so you're a bull. Look at you. Look at you. You're a bull.
I guess I didn't think so, but I guess I've taken him on teams where it just makes sense. Like when he's fallen to like the late 5th or early 6th.
He feels good when you've got like two good running backs already. Like on a team like this, he feels fine. You know, like because you don't need him every week. I think we just take the top quarterback.
I would take Hurts for sure. If
think
not Hurts, I would take a running back and push for Trevor. And I like Dowdle quite a bit. But I'm hoping.
I mean, I like
Hurts is
Dowdle a
there,
lot too. Yeah, I mean, Hurts is a smash here.
Especially, I love Hurts in the Eliminator.
Oh yeah, because the thing about Hurts is like he put up like 18 to 22 points every single week. Like he's just consistent, insanely consistent.
Yeah, and I'm really not worried about stacks either. And he's not a quarterback that you need to stack anyways.
Yeah, I'm 16% Henderson on DK Melly because his ADP is 58 over there. So
yeah,
I've
he
got,
goes
like,
in the 6th all the time.
I've got him at like 65, 66, like 4 or 5 times. Like,
I have as well.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna still take him there, like because it is an upside bet. Like,
so much upside.
Yeah. So like, if the market's gonna let him fall even more, he still had 1,100 yards. Like with all of that stuff, he still had 1,100 yards and the 30-point game last year. You know, like.
Yeah, I know he had over 900 yards rushing, which is really surprising. Whereas RJ Harvey, I think, had like 500 something, maybe 600.
He just caught a bunch of balls, and like I think he caught 42 balls. It was 47. He caught 47 balls. So, like that. That's where all of his value comes from. So Trevor Lawrence might come back. I don't care at all about stacking in the Eliminator, by the way.
I don't either. It's not too important. I still think he's a good value though, but I think a receiver here would make the most sense on this team. I love Michael Pittman, my highest drafted player in the Eliminator, and I think on this team it would make a ton of sense.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at on Pittman in the Eliminator. 16%. So like, yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I think he's such a good pick. Like,
well, it gives us a different bye week as well. Our bye weeks are all straight. And I just think he's going to mesh well with Aaron Rodgers. And I don't like falling behind at receiver in the Eliminator.
I mean, you've seen my exposures. I've been doing a lot of the double anchor, like heavy double anchor, where it's like I get like Jamar Chase plus Nico, and then I pull up a guy like Kyron or Javante to anchor my running back room, and then just take 2 running backs in the next round. And like I just have that heavy anchor at wide receiver, and then I go 8 receivers, and I just take 6 other dudes. Like late.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun way to approach as well, because you expect those top guys to hit your lineup like 90% of the time.
Yeah, and then you're just trying to dodge those bye weeks, and when you do that, you actually your weakest position is actually like receiver, but you're really strong everywhere else.
Yeah, and I think Josh Downs is still available too. I like Josh Downs, even if Keenan signs there. I like it as a pick, or it's a quarterback, probably.
I mean, we don't have a tight end yet. Fannin for Eliminator, I do like. I know my ranks.
Yeah,
like him. But the more I think about it, like we know he's getting points every single week. They're just not getting touchdowns. I think these quarterbacks, though, like you see my ranks, I have them all.
Yeah, there's a lot of quarterbacks. If you wanted like one last receiver, Wandale is a nice pick in this format.
I agree. I think we just take a quarterback, though.
Yeah, I like Purdy more than Dart, even though we have this stack.
Sounds good. Yeah, because like it does, like the stacking literally doesn't matter. Although we just stacked the week 17 game, but
I trust Purdy more than I trust Dart.
I do too, and I'm still probably wanting to go 3 quarterbacks on this team.
Yeah, I go 3 quarterbacks in most of the eliminators. So I'm with you. But if we get stuck at 2, like it's fine too.
Yeah, like we definitely have the capital and everything all built up. So we can do whatever we need to here.
Yeah, and I'm pretty comfortable pushing tight end in the Eliminator, even if we miss out on like the Harold Fanning, Kyle Pitts range. Like the guys in the middle of the draft feel so nice, where running backs and receivers don't. And it's nice having those, higher level receivers and running backs that can hit your lineup more frequently early in the draft, and then still getting like good options at tight end. So I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, I think so too. And hopefully this lobby hates tight ends like that last one did.
Yeah, we can definitely hope. Harold Fanning goes, that's unfortunate.
Are you starting to buy the golden hype at all?
No, I've heard a little bit. I don't like it that much.
All right, so I
think
like Dobbs.
Dobbs is good. Let's see the other positions. I wouldn't even hate taking a third quarterback just right here if you really wanted to.
You want to just do it?
Sure, why not?
Take
Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Just because, like, in the next round, we can get receivers that are the exact same as the guys we're looking at here. And quarterbacks just drop off really far. So in the Eliminator, I don't mind spending a little more on quarterback.
I got a question here. More likely Giants make playoff or Washington with Daniels? Washington. I think.
Yeah, it's Washington.
Yeah.
They've been there before.
With
I actually
no
took
defense.
the under 7.5 wins for the Giants. I think that felt like a pretty good or was it 8.5? Let me see, it was 7.5 or 8.5.
I know,
but I took that under because it felt pretty good.
So over on Prize Picks, I don't know what the underdog lobby is. Denzel Boston's line is 475 yards right now.
Yeah, that's not much. It was 7.5. Yeah, I took over Lions 10.5 wins, under 7.5 for the Giants, and then under 6.5 for the Titans.
I don't like the under 6.5 for the Titans.
You think they're gonna win 7 games?
I think they're going to be more competitive. I think that they'll win 6 to 7 games. Like I think it's like
It's a good line.
I think it's a good line. And if I think it's a close line, I don't really want to. I don't want to fight with it.
Yeah, when I say it out loud though, like 7 games, it sounds like a lot, man.
I know I was like the one line I didn't make the bet, but the one line I thought looked really low was Bengals 9.5. And I've hated the Bengals line every single year. I've been like, the Bengals line is bad. This year, I feel like it's a good, like, you want the open. I think we take one of these 2 tight ends.
I actually like Goddard more than both of those guys.
Can I
personally
convince you on?
I like Kincaid more than Andrews, though.
I want pieces in the Bills' offense in this, like I just love Kincaid. We're gonna go 3 tight ends almost for sure, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I think Kincaid here gives us somebody that's really, really solid. And I don't like you said you like some of the Tampa pieces, like the Cade Otton's a piece that I hate as well, but he's an okay pick in Eliminator.
Well, I took him a lot like earlier post draft just because like there's a lot of uncertainty in the back end of drafts, and he's someone who I at least know who his role is going to be and could just luck into some more touchdowns. So that's kind of why I was taking him, but definitely a lot of downside there too. Dalton Kincaid's nice because he gives you, a really high ceiling. Goddard just feels like a really solid option to me.
Yeah. There's a player that's still available that shouldn't be available right now.
Interesting.
That
Tank Bixby. Wow, that's early.
That is pretty early. When
I want to see these quarterbacks go though.
I do too. So Goddard's going to make it back to us too. It looks like.
Yeah, the guy before us has 0 tight ends.
Debo Samuel
Ferguson goes though. Debo, I'm cool with Debo. We can always get more tight ends later, and I don't want to fall too
I
far
think
behind at receiver.
I think we just do that. Like, I know there's a lot of shares that are later, but whenever you get to a head-to-head matchup and your Debo, like, they have Shaheed, but you have Zachariah Branch, like, I'm fine with it. Like, I'm fine with the 2v2. Like, does it favor them? Yeah, it favors them. But, like, this team, in this situation, this is the best pick for the team.
Yeah, I like Debo. I mean, I have like 30% in the Eliminator or something like that. I was taking him just like almost every draft I could. He was going in the 170s, dude. I couldn't believe it.
I have less than I thought I did. I only have 12%, and I have 20% digs. So Kincaid's actually my highest drafted tight end. I have 21% Kincaid in the Eliminator.
Oh, interesting. I think Barner's still my highest over there too.
Yeah. So with the thing I built, it says like you just want pieces of Buffalo.
Gotcha.
Like,
yeah, Barner's my top, then Freiermuth, Chig, and then Loveland.
I keep moving him down my ranks, Barner, because like he keeps falling, and I just stay 10 picks ahead of ADP on him at all times. It's just like it's just this.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I think
he has been talked about much. Yeah, tight end definitely makes sense. I do like Strange the most, although it's the same bye week, which is the tricky part. I think I might actually lean Juwan in this instance.
Okay. Sounds good. We could go with Jalen or Trey as well. I think we take Juwan though.
Yeah, let's take the tight end. I like Juwan a lot.
Yeah, like Juwan never gets hurt either, and he's just a really solid piece. So on top of the Bretton Strange bye week with Kincaid there, like the Juwan also eliminates Dalton Schultz, who's like one of the best picks on the board.
Yeah, maybe not. There's other tight ends back there that I still like though. And I don't mind having two of the same bye weeks at tight end. But when I take my first two, I usually like to have them a little different if I can.
I just try to not have the injury prone guy be the solo week guy.
That's fair.
Is it? Like, I don't worry about injuries that much in Eliminator because like you start getting paid out week 4, right? So and yeah, so the way I do it, by the way, I haven't streamed many Eliminators this year, but like last year, what I did is like, I say, I don't remember what week it is, but whatever the $500 payout is, like I start splitting at that point. I feel like that's fair. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know what the norm is, but like, I'm not going to split $10, like what, I don't know what the right number is. And basically if it wins anything, I'm probably just going to remember that and roll that into something for next year. Like that's how I like, unless it's enough to split. So Dylan Sampson, fine. We still only have the 3 running backs.
Yeah, I like Sampson.
How about Blue?
Is fine too. Let's go Sampson.
We can do.
Let's go Blue. Actually, fuck it. Let's take Blue. Different bye week.
Yeah.
ADP doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Like, we just need points, right? I actually have a lot of Isaiah Pacheco in Eliminator, so actually, I guess I could just do this. I'll show my exposures. I should. Oh no, that's not what that does. Got it. So, I like what we have here. So for the audio listeners, we have a 3-4-5-2. Hurts, Purdy, Love, Ashton Jetty, Devon Achane, Ramondre, Jaden Blue, Neighbors, Waddle, Parker Washington, pulling them up for the memes. Michael Pittman, Deebo Samuel, Dalton Kincaid, and Juwan Johnson. And like the way that they're talking about Parker, like he's going to get some run every week.
Oh, he's a great pick. He's been a great pick this whole offseason. I've been taking advantage happily.
I remember going into this offseason like not knowing what to do, and like I just stayed there, and both sides are really loud. And I've not had a side on it. I've like leaned at, like I want it to be BTJ because I think it's obvious that BTJ is the better real life player, but we're not playing real life football. We're playing.
I don't even know if
football.
that's obvious.
I think it is because
I mean he was the better prospect, but
well,
they play receiver, but completely different ways.
Well, BTJ can do the stuff Parker does, but he's not allowed to do it because Parker can't do the X stuff.
I don't know if he can run all the routes Parker can.
That's the kind of stuff he was winning on in his rookie year. Barner?
He's winning on like a lot of down. Yeah, Barner for sure. He's winning like a lot of downfield stuff. But we heard this offseason that Brian Thomas has really like elevated his route running game and expanded that. So that's definitely a good sign. But I don't know. Parker just moves differently.
He does. And like so BTJ that first year, like whenever he was cooking down the stretch, it was all like a lot of dump off. Like he was like doing drags and stuff, which is what Parker's winning on. And he was just using athleticism to like take it to the house, right? So
yeah, Parker, he's not just winning on drags though. He's winning like all over the field, like deep crossers down the field, out of the backfield, just in all sort of different ways.
I remember mixing him in a lot in the dailies because like he just hit every week. It's like after the second week, it's like, all right, you just got to take some. You just got to do it.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it didn't ever win anything, but he definitely like he was one of those picks that didn't necessarily kill any of your daily teams, though. All right, what's your flavor of choice down here at running back?
I mean, not Samaje Perine. Brian Robinson is a great pick still.
I think so too.
Yeah, it would be Brian Robinson pretty easily for me. Ray Davis isn't bad either. Justice Hill is one of my highest drafted running backs. I just take him like round 18 when I feel desperate.
I think
Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah, I like we have Hurts randomly too. So I think if he's there, I think if Trey Harris is there, like
I would go Wicks for the bye week.
Yeah, well, we have the same bye week here too.
I guess so.
It's all good.
I like Wicks in the Eliminator more than Trey Harris.
No, I agree. I agree with that. Like, I don't think doubling up a bye week is that bad, as long as you're aware that you've done it, and we don't have a bye week here, right? With week 10.
Yeah.
So we cover our flex that way. We don't have a bye week here with week 10, so we cover our flex there. Now week 8, we do have a guy there, but we don't here. So like our double bye weeks are covered.
Yeah, it feels fine.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys just popped in, if you can smash the like. If you haven't followed Jeary, follow Jeary over on Jeary Football. I put the link to his channel in the chat. Click that, go over there, give him a follow. Got to get him to 500. Got to get him to
appreciate 500. It. Yeah. Trying to get to 500 before the start of the season. I think we can do it. We're like 30-something subs away. So, yeah, hoping soon. I
haven't seen any camp like clips of Emmett Johnson, but I have heard that like the murmurs is that Kansas City really likes him, but they're also not like talking him up. Like they're talking Cyrus Allen up, or people are. The Emmett Johnson's not necessarily getting talked up, which could be even more bullish. I'm kind of just take Keenan every draft at the end here, if he's there,
Yeah, I would be Keenan here as a 7th. It feels
And then-
pretty safe.
and then whatever happened, like we just take a guy at the end.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, well, he doesn't go, or he's not.
Keenan
Here.
goes. Let's look at receiver first. I like Booty.
Good. Do you want the booty
Good
clip?
on 11s too. Yeah, let's do it.
Have you seen the booty clip?
I don't think so.
All right, you're in for a treat.
Booty gang, squirting massage oil, call it spreading no pain. Booty, roach, TD, in the booty, fantasy points, he late night spree, it's free, balls deep in the booty, I'm the league MVP, next week I'm spreading both cheeks in a PPR.
There we go. Booty gang.
One of Jamie's songs, of course. Man's wild.
I couldn't even hear the song with StreamYard.
Oh, you couldn't?
No, I just saw the visuals.
Oh man, I can hear the.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know,
said
it's
that
strange.
before. You said that before. I think you would have. I'll just send you or have you. I'll have you. pop
I'll
in
go back
this
and
one.
watch the replay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tap in and see.
Yeah. It's not the Dorking Owl, but it's good. All right,
Let's see
so
what running backs are there. I mean, Sean Tucker here is still like a fine click.
and bye week wise, it works. James Conner, I think I'm
Yeah,
willing
James
to click
Conner's
here and there.
fine. I still like taking my dart throws on Kalen Black
I,
here and there. I don't do it in the Eliminator like
Yeah.
much at all. I think I'd be Sean Tucker here. Just
the fact that
simple and
Bucky
boring.
is back and he's completely free now is wild. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I wasn't taking much Sean Tucker, but like round 18, just why not?
yeah. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love. Running backs, Ashton Jetty, Devon Achane, Ramondre Stevenson, Jaden Blue, and Sean Tucker. Wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, hopefully he's healthy. Waddle, Parker Washington, Pittman, Debo, Wicks, Kayshawn Booty. Tight end, Dalton Kincaid, Juwan Johnson, and AJ Barner. I love Barner plus Johnson with the spike week upside here. Like, that feels awesome. Like, we got a really well textured room here. Like, even if Neighbors missed 2 weeks, I feel like we could we have a shot to advance the first 2 weeks. Like, Waddle, Parker, Pittman all feel like and Debo all feel like they're going to have use every week. And then 2 of the Camp Buzz guys down here as well. So I think the team feels really good.
Yeah, it feels really solid and nice and balanced. Kind of how I like the Eliminators to go.
Yeah, so I got Game Tight and King of QC to review. So we got Game Tight. We got a 2-6-8-2 here. We got Josh Allen. We got Lamar Jackson, double elite. Curious to see how this goes. Taylor, Walker, Price, Monungai, Algier, B. Rob. That honestly feels good enough. I'm expecting these receivers to be rough. Ladd, Godwin, Golden, Tucker, Flournoy, Tesla, Mooney, Coleman. I've did some teams like this. They're not comfortable, but I don't think that that's wrong. And then Pitts and Andrews feels fine. Like, I know you're heavy on don't get behind a receiver.
Yeah, I don't love it. And I don't love elite quarterbacks in the Eliminator for that reason. Because you're buying yourself a dead roster spot every week, no matter what. And that's a very expensive price to pay for that.
I don't think it's bad with like just Lamar or just Josh Allen.
No,
'Cause,
one or
like,
the other is fine, but
yeah,
I think both is like
the double elite. Like,
expensive.
well, like let's say that you didn't take Lamar there and you added, I don't know, Rome. Rome was there, right? And you add Rome to this room, and you replace Lamar with Baker. Like, this team feels really good.
Yeah, if you really like those late receivers, then you can definitely convince yourself of it.
Yeah. I originally really I like all these players in a vacuum. I've moved off of my Mooney thing because we haven't really heard anything in camp. Um, and Neighbors is back. So like most of the thesis was the Neighbors wasn't going to be healthy. So I've kind of moved off of that. That might just be one where I take an L. But like if it's not an L, I already have like 12%. So like we're good either way. 3-5-7-3 here by King of QC. We got Caleb Williams, Matt Stafford, and CJ Stroud. Running backs, David Montgomery, Tony Pollard, Blake Corum, Gainwell, and Ray Davis. Do you think that's enough at wide receiver or at running back?
I think you can get away with it because I'm really high on David Montgomery. I don't love Tony Pollard as much, but I can see the case in the Eliminator. But Dave Montgomery, honestly, it's not going to surprise me if he finishes above guys like Etienne and Brees Hall and Josh Jacobs. Wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. So I like Dave Montgomery.
Oh yeah, he's a really, really good pick. 1 second.
And then Gainwell, if you're low on Bucky, and if Bucky just like happens to get hurt again, then Gainwell's an absolute smash. I like Blake Corum more at cost than I do Kyron as well. I think it's going to be close to a 50-50, maybe a 60-40. And with that, Corum's price is quite nice too.
Yeah, I think in Eliminator, some of these prices don't move up enough, and some of them have moved up too much. And I like Pollard. I think he's a fine price here, but he didn't reach on any of these, so I think it's okay. And then Amon-Ra, Devonta Smith, Godwin, Coker, Stribling, Bryant, Tyquan Thornton feels fine. And it's got Bowers, Schultz, and Tiefer. What do you think about going 3 tight ends here?
Anytime I get Bowers, I'm stopping at 2, and I don't care who my second is. That's me personally. I'll take a round 18 second tight end. I'll take Colby Parkinson, and I'll be happy.
I had that theory last year, and then I got absolutely cooked because he got hurt. And but
that's the thing.
Yeah,
if he gets hurt, even if you have 2 other tight ends, I think your team's dead with how much you paid for him.
Yeah, but he also had a 40-point week, and if that just happened to be week 16, I think you still want to build strong rooms to get you through. But this is Eliminator, so if he gets hurt, you're probably just losing. So
yeah, but for me personally, especially just last year, seeing how tight ends played out, I was in the Puppy 4 final, and I saw the person who won that tournament literally had 0 points at tight end for the entire fantasy playoffs and won the Puppy 4. So I'm more than willing to go thin at tight end over any other position. And year to year is of course different, but if I'm paying a high second round price for Bowers, I'm gonna try and bet I'm right.
All right, so everybody, I totally get that. We are in a drafters main event here. Hashtag Jeary to enter the giveaway. We'll be giving away a $15 ticket today. If you have a drafters account, you can win. If you don't have a drafters account, you can use promo code WHO, capital H, 2 little O's, and they will match $100 for or 100% of $100. You put in 100, they give you 200. It's a win-win-win. I get $40 of site credit. Everybody wins. It's all good. And we're doing a main event here, and so they have a weekly winners involved in it. It's $15 to do it, and there's a $5,000 weekly winners with a $250,000 top prize. So it's got a lot of fun here. And also, if you are new to drafters, this is the best contest in all of Bestball. This is the survival. It's the Eliminator, but it's cut line. It's 75% advance all the way to weeks 15 and 16 or 50% advance, but it's got a finals, 125 person finals, 50K up top, $10 to enter. I think it's the best contest in Bestball.
Yeah, it's a nice contest. I haven't done any. I think I'll probably stay off of drafters this off season and just finish out the ones I want to do on Underdog and DK. But maybe next year, if they drop it again, and I'm an early drafter, so if they drop it extra early, I'll probably be in on it.
Hey, Bukowski, you failed. Failed, sir. You failed. All right, we are waiting on, looks like 5 for a main event. This thing has to fill to give away the ticket as well. We got time though. I don't have my other thing till 7 p.m. So we got an hour and a half to mess around. Drafters does have an app. So if you have an iPhone, I believe you can just download the app from the App Store. If you have a Android like I do, you got to go type it into the website. Like you got to go to the browser, and on the browser, you can download the extension there. They did not have the weekly prizes last year. No.
Hey, speaking of app, do you still have the old Underdog app? I've seen a lot of people complain about the update, but I'm wondering if that's an Android thing that has the old one, because mine hasn't changed. I have a Samsung as well, and I'm in Canada, so it's
they might have reverted it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I haven't. I logged into it once. I seen they have a live button with pips on it, and I closed it. I will not do anything. If you put a fucking pip on my screen, I'm out. Like a pip that I cannot get rid of, you can go straight to hell. Like that's how I feel. Like you go straight to hell. Nope, not doing it. There's a hot take for you. We got the 102. We got Game Tight over here at the 11. We got Loots at the 7. I don't know who else is in here. If you are in here, let me know. So the promo code is WHO, capital H, 2 little O's to sign up over here on Drafters. Capital H, 2 little O's, as you can see in the scrolling bar here, if you're confused. I mean, I assume your Gibbs won, right? Like, I think Gibbs won in this contest is a foregone conclusion. I think you can argue playoff weeks and stuff in the other format, but are you?
Yeah, we would just take Bijan.
Yeah.
I feel like total points, Bijan makes the most sense. You can argue for Chase in like a BBM type contest for sure, but let's just be simple. I've never done a drafters before, so this is my first one.
So, all right, something I'll tell you. Last year, just based on the stats, and I went over this a couple times, but we can go over it again. We got a running back, and you look at total points here. This is points per game. CMC, where was he drafted? First
like
round.
Round 1.
Round 2, round 1, round 1, round 2. The only one of the top 10 that wasn't in round 1, but round 4, round 2, round 3, round 3, round 2.5. Those are the top 10. So it's pretty rough to like get those elite points, and without doing that, like, and you come over here to the receivers and you look at it. Yeah, round 1, round 1, round 1, round 1, round 6. Oh, I don't have it separated right. Give me a second. So round 1, 3, 1, 1, 6, 5, 2, 4, 5. Right. So there's a lot more of the top 10 that were not drafted that high. So getting some running backs early, and that's just a 1-year sample, but it feels like most years you're probably going to need one running back to the top 3. I say that, and like it's still really hard to not go 0 RB from these spots.
Yeah, that makes sense. And is that number next to your name how many drafts you've done?
Yes. So you cannot name your drafts. So the way we can track this is we know that this draft is draft 46 on my account. Like whenever I go to my teams, it just says your username and the account and the number, and that's just the number. So you have this draft with 46 on it.
Cool.
Yep.
Hopefully it's lucky number 46.
I like the big eliminator contest, but they made me see a pip. No, but I'm probably gonna. There's some other things I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna do one of the drafters $250 tournament. I'm gonna do 3 of the DK the $100 3 max. I'm gonna do those instead. So I think I'm gonna do those contests instead. I need to save my money in certain spots, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from the big eliminator. I didn't do it last year either. I plan on maxing the regular one, and like if I'm gonna do it, I would want to max it, and $1,000 to do it's a lot of money.
Oh, it's a 10 max?
Yeah, 10 max.
Oh, I'm completely out then. Like I want the eliminator to one of those that, like, I don't want a 10 max tournament on like the big elim.
No, let me check.
If it was $20, I would max it.
Yeah, 10 max.
Yeah, if it was a $20 10 max, I'd max it just like the Pitbull. But I probably won't even do one because of that.
I think 2 years ago, they had a big eliminator, and I think it was a 5 max.
It was a 5
I think
max.
I did. Yeah, I think I did all 5, and all 5 of them were profitable. So that worked out for me well that year. But
nice.
I don't know so much this year. I like the eliminator. I plan on maxing the regular one, but just for bankroll purposes, I think I'd rather do some other tournaments. Plus, it's only 50K for first place, whereas like the regular eliminator is 200K.
And it's $1,000 to max and 50K to first.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'd rather just stick with the 150 max because I plan on doing that too.
All right, so we're about on the clock. Obviously, it's just like I think of neighbors.
Yeah,
neighbors.
Neighbors, we can definitely do. The only like pushback I would have for that is like, where was he going?
So the
rest of this tournament.
I actually have a share of him at 49, but like.
Yeah,
and
that's total downside, but it's still unique, right? Like,
well, he started
different.
He started the contest over here too.
That is true,
but we have different information, right? So I'm
happy taking neighbors.
I think you still have to build the best team you can at the moment, and the best team we can build right now has Malik Neighbors on it.
Yeah, I think I would come back for another receiver as well. I like George Pickens the most out of these guys. I'm not a fan of Rice this year.
Yeah.
I like Smith over Rice straight up.
I mean, I'm cool with Pickens.
Yeah, let's take Pickens. I mean, is he not just really good at football?
I mean, he's not very good with a net over his head.
That was funny, man.
Yeah,
Plus Stevie doing that.
It was
like
great.
A beekeeper.
Yeah, it's like Pickens getting upset about it. Like, it's pretty funny. Like, what do you
That's
expect?
funny, man.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see Odell Beckham Jr. doing that at Giants minicamp for the throwback. You know, the net trilogy when he went to war with it back in the day.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'd completely forgot about that. That's awesome.
That's prime Odell, man. Going to war. Then he proposed to it like the next week or something. Awesome. It was pretty cringy, man. But I miss prime Odell.
Yeah, prime Odell was awesome. And we got a season and a half of it. We got it.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think about Jeremiah Love in this type of contest?
I don't love it. No,
I wouldn't either.
Not intended. I think I would much rather have Brees.
There's a lot of players I would much rather have than Jeremiah Love in total points. But in tournament contests, I love him because of the playoff schedule.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be low advance. So if you can get him through, then I think it's a smash.
Yeah, I've got like 14% over on DK right now. Like, I take him every time. He's like 33, 34. Like, he falls all the way back there all the time right now. It's awesome. So
yeah, I've done 2 Pitbulls, and I got him at 32 in my first one, and I got him at 29 in my second one. Yeah. And you give me Jeremiah Love mid-third, I'm going to take him every time.
We got 42 people watching. Hashtag Jeary to enter the giveaway. I will probably like round 16. I will be rolling. And you have to be present. You need a drafters account. If you don't have a drafters account, use promo code WHO. Sign up and make an account. And then we will figure out a way to give you the ticket. So it's a free $15 ticket. Hashtag Jeary. And I see that you entered as well. I didn't know.
I would just say respin. I don't even have a drafters account, but I just did it for fun.
Okay. I mean, if you win, you can just use the promo code and sign up. You get free. You get a free $100, but if you sign up, well, you got to put 100 in, but you get the $100.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm tempted to. I love free money. I mean,
and
free money's great. And trying out this Eliminator contest, it is tempting.
You should. Like, this Eliminator contest is literally like the best on the internet.
Yeah,
and
I just don't know if I want to mess with it this off season.
But the big selling point to you is that it's a Canadian company.
Oh, is it? Shout out. Do they do it in USD though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Does the J have to be capital? No. No, it doesn't. What's up, shipper? For whatever reason, it like I always put the capital in there, but it doesn't matter. It hit the like, guys. Also, after this, I'm going to be doing a members only stream where if the team gets to the finals, we're splitting the profit. It's going to be a DK Millie. Chat will be making almost all of the picks. I'm going to override. I give myself 2 overrides just to make sure the team's not dead on arrival. Like, just to make sure it doesn't get trolled out of existence, you know? Although, honestly, like the 2 that we've done before, one of them we got, like, was fine. Second one was a really, really good team. We got Jacoby. We took T-Law unstacked at, like, a certain point. Jacoby Myers came all the way back to, like, 131. So, not that I love the Jacoby Myers pick anymore, but, like, 131, I think it's fine, you know?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Jeary, I thought you were down with the Den. Ain't seen no 81 in the profile. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I was looking at that comment as well. I'm like, I don't. Is he talking about the Lions Den? Talking about 81 like Megatron? I was a little confused there. I don't know. I'm a big Lions fan, and I love some Calvin Johnson. If that's what you're getting at.
I didn't know they were called the Den.
I don't know. That's like, is that what their like stadium's called, or they call something the Lions Den? I don't know. There's a bunch of like little lingo you can use. I mean, I'm sure
there's shops around interstates called the Lions Den. It's not necessarily football related, but
man, I see Jacob still here. Oh, he goes. Tootin's kind of fun. Yeah, let's take Tootin. He just has league winning profile, so he's the type of guy to take. I wouldn't even mind David Montgomery on the way back.
I wouldn't either. I assume that was for what I said. The thing they call it the litter box. The Lions Den is like a chain of like Adam and Eve stores. It's like
salute to 81. You must be a bandwagon.
His name is Megatron Johnson.
Oh, okay. I see.
By the way.
Gotcha.
He's actually here. He's here with us in the 9-hole too.
Oh, there you go. I'm not a bandwagon Lions fan.
I love the Swift pick here.
I'm Dave Montgomery over Swift pretty firmly.
I disagree, but let's do it. This is how you could they were both rating decently well with the dog math, so I think it's a fine thing to do. I think a running back there is pretty solid. I just think that David Montgomery might kind of flame out near the back half of the season, and I worry a lot more about Houston's offense than I do the Bears.
Yeah, I just think I think Dave Montgomery has a lot left in the tank, and I could see him just having a better season than Swift.
This is a great comment. Legolas and Gimli.
I don't get it.
You ever watch Lord of the Rings?
Not since I was a kid.
Yeah, Legolas is the elf guy. That would be you, and the dwarf with the big ass beard.
There you go.
Yeah.
I get a lot of mythical references. I get a lot of Game of
Yeah.
Thrones references as well.
That makes sense because of the blonde, because the Lannisters were all blonde. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah. Also, I
Definitely
haven't
makes
seen Game of Thrones myself. Seen a little bit, but I've not followed much.
I would have told you to watch it, and I can't do that in good faith anymore after how it ended. So I just can't. It was really good. They also didn't really stick to the books. There were some things that they completely ignored. I'm not even a book guy, but somebody that I know that watched that, he was very in. This guy was reading those books at 10 years old. He was waiting on them, and they're wild books. Definitely he was upset that they were going in a different direction with some of the stuff. I think the first I even think season 5 and 6 were really good, but only Legolas would say they're not Legolas. But
yeah, I get a lot of sunshine too. I get a lot of things, man. I grew out my hair about 3.5 years ago, and yeah, since it's gotten around shoulder length and longer, it's nonstop references to whoever has long blonde hair, essentially.
yeah, people just they find the low-hanging fruit and they attack it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing whatsoever.
No,
But during FIFA,
no.
man, the Erling Haaland comments during FIFA are just nonstop. I even get it all the time now. I'm just going for a casual walk, and I literally hear kids scream, "Yo, it's Erling Haaland!" It's every day. I'm not joking, man.
Every day.
It's every day.
That's hilarious. I didn't watch a single World Cup game, so I don't know.
I tuned in a little bit. I was getting into it a little bit. Just the fact that I'm in Vancouver and we're hosting some games, so there was a lot of energy around it here, and there's not really many other sports going on. It was a bit of a lull in football, so I was picking it up a bit.
Yeah, so this is ugly here.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Jadarian Price in the full. He's gone anyways.
I think.
Ew, dude, it's gross.
Yeah, I really don't like this. Want to just do Ramondre? No. Let's do.
We could
Pollard.
go I would go Ramondre in May if you want. I'm not opposed to it.
Let's take May first. And see
Yeah,
what
let's take
happens.
May first. He seems just a good quarterback to add. Yeah, we could get
we
Ramondre.
could just reach down for Dak. I think we just do that. And we could
Do we
lock
need to though? How many rounds is this? 18 or 20?
20.
Okay. We could. I would think I would rather take the shot on Dart at the next turn and go with a receiver or running back here.
What receiver?
DK, I think, is just a fine click.
Let's
At
just
the
do
top.
it. I don't.
Yeah, let's get our third receiver.
I hate that click. So I'm glad you said it because that might be my first share on drafters.
It's tricky because I feel like he's underpriced. As much as I like Michael Pittman's price, I still think DK is underpriced too. It might not be as good of a click in full point PPR, but he's going to get red zone targets. He's going to get downfield deep targets. And in round 7, like it feels like a good pick to make. I'm glad we took a quarterback because a lot just went.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I was going to say, like, it's not every time that it happens like that either. Dude, Parker Washington went at 52.
This guy knows ball.
Yeah.
But he also took Scatabo.
Exactly. He knows ball. So if you guys haven't yet, we are doing a ticket giveaway, $15 ticket, hashtag Jeary in the chat. If you haven't liked, go ahead and like. Also, hit the sub. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs before kickoff. If we get to 1K, we're doing 24-hour live stream. Go follow Jeary. I got his link in the description. He's trying to get to 500 subs. He's pretty close. So his goal's more attainable. So
yeah, I feel pretty confident about it. Hoping to get there. Not trying to, count my eggs before they hatch or whatever, or chickens. But yeah, hoping to do that. I think I might do like a 10-hour live stream or something. 10 plus.
I'm going to do something at 900. I just haven't figured out exactly what. It might just be an 8-hour. I've did a bunch of long streams. I mean, you and I, like, we just randomly go for 3 to 4 hours all the time. So
yeah, I would say you even more than me, but when I can, I definitely try and push it a little bit. And it's hard, man. Like streaming by yourself for that long too. It's challenging, but it's fun as well.
Yeah, by yourself, like, I will say the 5-hour point is kind of a wall by yourself.
Yeah, I haven't done more than that. I think 5 hours is the longest I've gone, just solo dolo, and done a few 4s as well. But yeah, when chat's on your side, it definitely helps.
Yeah, when chat, like, it sometimes, I don't know, like I'll go through one and like not really feel it for some reason, and then all of a sudden, like, we'll jump in a draft and like chat pops a little more and it just goes a lot better.
Yeah, man, I do a lot of like long late night streams too over here on the West Coast. It's a little easier, and the surprising thing is, man, chat almost seems more engaged like late at night, which
it makes sense.
Expect, but
it actually makes sense.
Like, people have kind of like less going on, in the middle of the day. People are kind of doing a lot of other stuff, more so listening, I think.
Yeah. So, well, number one, like, when people are drinking, they're chatty. So, like, you get the people who are out drinking, just got off work, right? And so my chat's usually pretty active, and I think a lot of that's because, like, they've just got home from work and they're chatting, right? Like, they're just wanting to do something, and they're done with the shitty part of their day. Now they get a draft and they're ready to do something. They want to know things, so it stays active. And like the same thing's going on for you overnight, because the second shift people are getting off work probably about that time.
Also, Pollard went at 88 in this draft.
I've seen that.
Wow. Do you see a lot of like fluctuations as far as like players falling and stuff in these drafts? Because Dak Prescott's still staring at us too.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but every once in a while, like, I've got a couple Dak at 96 teams on DK with Pickens. I would personally never pass on. Okay, well, we're not asking.
Yeah, Dak is an easy pick. We were going to take him with the last pick, so I'm happy we took Metcalf there.
To be honest, Alec Pierce versus Metcalf, I would rather just have Alec Pierce, even hurt.
I would take Alec Pierce with the next pick too. I'm open to it. Can we see the rest of receivers that are available?
Yeah, so it's Michael Wilson, Alec Pierce.
I think Alex Pierce feels like a good pick. Let's see running backs. We don't have any tight ends yet too, though.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts is really nice. I like Kyle Pitts a lot.
I'm fine with either Pitts or Alec Pierce.
Was
You can
DK Metcalf our third receiver?
Yes, he was our third.
Okay, let's take Pierce then.
That's kind of what I think. I think that's
Yeah.
right. Let's lean into the injury narratives here. We got Neighbors, we got Pierce.
Well, that's how we get unique too, right?
Yeah.
Like we reach up for Neighbors when he was going earlier, so we get a falling Alec Pierce when he wasn't going at that range
and
before.
a falling Dak.
and Dak too. So now we do have a unique team regardless of where we took Neighbors. And in total points, that's all we can ask for, really.
Right. Yeah. So, but we're going to be doing the drawing here at 191, I think. No, we'll be doing it at 194. That way we have the long distance to do it. Yeah. So like the rooms here, it's like a borderline of DK and Underdog. Like, you get some rooms to where people are doing like there's a couple people here that like do some wild things over and over again, just like on DK. Like there's some people that just do things, but overall I actually think the ADP is sharper over here on Drafters than it is.
I'm not surprised because it's a lesser known drafting site, so I feel like you're going to get more of the sharp people who want to try like different tournaments and find like little micro edges across like platforms, you know what I mean? So I'm not shocked. And season long, I feel like you get sharper people anyways, because you kind of have to think about like how players are going to be for the whole season, and you can't just like throw stuff at a wall and hope it sticks.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I will say, if Dobbs makes it back to us, is Dobbs really the number one wide receiver on the board?
With Drake May, that'd be a great pick. Wow. Even Matthew Golden's off the board already.
Yeah. So,
Dart would be fun to fall back to. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with whatever happens, really. I finally bit the bullet and just moved JCM up as well.
I love JCM.
So if he falls to us, I think he's a really, really good pick for a running back 4 here.
Don't have to convince me. I think he's one of the best picks you can make just in drafts right now, because looking at where he goes and everyone who goes around him or after him, I don't see a player that has more of a clear path to just being like a true difference maker and the RB1 in their backfield.
I think I was waiting to see the thing that we seen this past week, and that was that he's actually getting the receiving reps. Like they're actually giving him receiving reps right now in the offense, like in training camp, and he's not been bad at it. Like he's not like excelling at it, but he's not been bad at it. So
you just need to be serviceable, like be able to catch a little dump off, when Jaden's scrambling. That's all we're asking of you pretty much.
Yeah. And if he's doing that and it's doing well, like he's just a really good pick. I didn't think I didn't like him coming out of college. I didn't think he really looked great or explosive or smooth, but like
there he goes.
Yeah. In the NFL, he did look like that. A Manun guy falls to 116. I got a Manun guy at 134 pick. Like
what?
Yeah.
With the
I had somebody it might have been 131. But I was at this pick and I think I fell to 131. Yeah, Manun guy fell all the way. All right. Third quarterback.
I think we just take Dart like at 119, 20 round drafts. Like let's just do it. We don't have to worry about quarterback the rest of the way. I like that.
We might have just locked in 25 points 25 to 30 points every single week at quarterback.
Let's see receiver. Is there anyone worth taking?
Shakir,
I think we do take a receiver, and whoever you want here, I'm happy with.
What about? I think we just take our first side end.
If you want Kincaid, we can do that too.
I'm fine with either one. You want Kincaid or you want Kelsey?
I'll go Kincaid over Kelsey.
Actually, we could go Likely for the stack.
I would go Kincaid over all of them.
Me too. Like I agree, but I'm a Isaiah Likely hater, so I thought I would at least offer it to you.
No, I don't love Isaiah Likely, although he's gotten like good reports.
He's got very
and
good
apparently
reports.
has good chemistry with Jackson Dart. But Dalton Kincaid, I'll much rather buy into that.
Yeah, so Advinson, hopefully you're still live because we're doing a Drafters ticket giveaway. Hashtag Jeary in the chat, and you got to be live basically to win. So if you do it, you have to be around, you have to be live because you got to say something before the next pick to win. So hashtag Jeary, just like that. So what do
Wow,
you have?
Malik Willis went above Kyler. This is interesting.
Kyler's fallen to like 125 plus in like half my lobbies today. I got him at 130
Wow.
something today on a DK draft.
Yeah, I'm not buying any JJ buzz.
I was like 6 to 8% on Kyler, and I'm just gonna take my bags now.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Like
Like,
I
I'm
think I'm
just-
around
okay.
like 5%, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Because I don't take a lot of Jefferson. I don't take a ton of Addison.
I don't like Hawkinson a lot, so like I don't
Neither
really
do
feel
I.
like backsacking him.
No, Jordan Mason is by far my highest drafted player on Minnesota.
Mine's Simon Claiborne.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I think.
What is your percentage for him to be the highest?
I know. Actually, I am overweight on Justin Jefferson. I think that's like 10%.
Yeah, Jefferson's my lowest drafted
So,
round one.
I know
player.
this is my best, like my best ball post draft. So Addison slightly over Kyler, Jefferson, Jennings. So it's not Claiborne is my number one running back.
Running back. Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Interesting.
But like overall, like for a team bet, that's kind of a fade on the team, right? Like
Yeah,
those
for sure.
exposures, those exposures are semi fade on that team. So I've been CD Lamb over Jefferson this whole time, and then we got the Lamb versus Giants game in Week 17. Like Scatabo being an awesome pick in my eyes, like, and like even if not, like the Giants defense, like it's whatever. But it's another excuse for me to draft Scatabo, essentially. I have 7 Kyler, 4 JJ. I'm done with both.
I think the Dallas rushing defense is actually going to be sneaky decent this year.
Maybe. Mike Rob asking you, how could a dude who cosplays as a Viking be out on the Vikings? Number one, I assume you're talking about the blonde Viking, not the brown, not me.
Yeah, hey, I'm a Lions fan. All right, that's what it comes down to, if I'm being completely honest. Jake Ferguson here or Mark Andrews, I think would really be nice for our team.
Oh, it'd be fantastic. And we still
I don't know
only
who would
have.
have. I think the team bet for Dallas makes more sense with Ferguson.
It does.
I don't even know if I have a preference. We could
I
take
thi-
both if they're both there.
We could do that. There is
What's
kind of
receiver
a
look like?
fall off here at receiver,
Yeah.
most likely. So I think we do one of these two.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's do one of the receivers.
If they both go, we just take Andrews, right? Like,
Yeah, then just draft like 10 receivers.
yeah. Which one do you prefer, McMillan or Tucker?
I've
Uh,
been taking McMillan before, but honestly, in a full like total
Full
points contest, I'm kind of leaning Tucker.
Yeah. So one thing about this contest, number one, like Tucker does have the same bye week here, which is a minor thing, but one big spike week matters more here because it's total points. So like 130-point game is like 17 points
Oh, there you go.
extra through the season. So, all right, we take McMillan. So like the single week upside is actually more, it's just better on drafters.
Yeah, it makes
Like-
sense.
Right. Likely super talented, got paid. Coach loves him. Goes late in drafts. He doesn't go late in drafts. He's like tight end 9.
The guys that are around him are just tough. Like I like Goddard, I like Kincaid
Yeah.
more.
And
I
Kelsey.
think I would
I
take,
like
I like Kelsey more.
I like those 3 like just more. And in my eyes, he should have been going around Chig and Britton Strange the whole time.
Yeah, I agree. I agree
And-
completely.
And like I know Chig is gonna fall most likely, but I don't want like 0 likely. But people keep pushing him up the board, and I already didn't like the price. He may just be
Yeah.
one of those that I'm just gonna stay out on.
I try and take it when he falls a little bit, or have like a few more shares in the Eliminator, which
Yeah.
I think is a good place to have shares of him. Yeah, there's just so many tight end options. That's the thing. Can we do a quick team recap to see where we're at?
Yeah,
Just,
so good thing
as
about
we're-
drafters is I can just click this and it breaks
Oh,
up.
nice.
So we got and you can do that on any team at any point.
Nice.
So we got a 3-3-5-2. Drake May, Dak Prescott, Jackson Dart, Bijan, Tootin, Demont. I feel strong. Neighbors, Pickens, which double anchor, which is like my thing this year. Metcalf, who I don't love, but then we got Alec Pierce, who's the better pick. And 20 picks later, Jalen McMillan, and then Kincaid Berg. Feels really strong.
Yeah, it feels real strong. We're obviously done at quarterback. We'll need more running backs eventually, but leaning into those top 3, I think makes sense. And then we really need to catch up at receiver too. But we have a lot of like high spike week guys, which, like
Yeah.
you were saying, is actually good for season.
We're just
long.
trying to ping pong the weeks correctly. Is all we're trying to do. Like drafters, a lot of it's about that. Like you want to you got to hit the right combination.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like just having the league winners, it helps, but you need the league winner with the people who spike the weeks that they don't have good weeks. So like a couple years ago, the year that Lamar outscored every quarterback by 50 points, he actually wasn't in like any of the top teams and he outscored everybody by 50 points because the combination of Baker plus Joe Burrow that year was just more points than Lamar.
Makes sense.
And Baker was going so late. So we could do the third guy here, Hunter Henry. If he
I
falls.
think I would lean the receiver first to get Juwan.
Any other names you like down here?
At this turn in the board, no. Yeah, for receiver at this turn, it's pretty much just Juwan that I would be interested in. Hunter Henry is nice though. If we could get both of those guys, I think the guy at the other turn though is pretty strong at tight end.
He's got Kraft. Yeah, I think there's a chance that we could push him around. This guy.
Yeah, I would be firmly Juwan right here.
Let's do that. I agree. He also has a different bye week than everybody we have. Not that that's a big deal, but it does help.
Yeah, definitely helps. And then if we could get Hunter Henry on the way back, that'd be perfect. The guy goes Isaac Tesla, so happy we took the receiver and Wicks. So I think
Boom.
we played that really well.
Boom. Yeah, and that's why I looked at his team because he had Laporta plus Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, I thought I saw him double tap tight ends earlier, so
Yeah.
good to pay attention to the teams next to us.
Yeah, like being on the corner with a drafter who pays attention to the board is just brutal.
Yeah,
It really
yeah,
is.
it
really
sucks,
is.
dude.
It really like I it's happened to me and I've done it to people. You know, like yeah, Wix is about to start flying up. I moved Wix to like 180 something.
What
and
is
he
my
went
Wix?
way, he went way higher. Did Lemon has the Lemon injury like been officially like what it is, or if it's actually bad or not?
I haven't heard much at all. I heard he was dealing with like a hamstring, and then it's kind of like in and out of practice. I have like 5% Wix. Yeah.
Wix was already smashing though. Like, I don't have very much
in the
Wix
Eliminator. I like him in the Eliminator because I think like early in the season he could challenge Makai Lemon anyways, just because Makai Lemon's a rookie.
Yeah.
But I am big on the Lemon as well.
Yeah, I'd been smashing not having a Wix in the Eliminator. I got 18% in Eliminator.
I actually just checked. Surprisingly, I only have 3.5. So maybe I need to get that up a bit.
Yeah, so like whenever I did all my stuff, like the Eagles rated out as the 5th best team based on purely schedule, not points. And I kind of was just like, well, the rookie veteran thing, like you were talking about. And even if Lemon is the guy, like they still need a guy for 3 wide receiver sets, you know. Apparently, and by the way, this is your last chance to join the giveaway. Hashtag Jeary. We're going to give away a $15 ticket. You need to have a Drafters account. If you don't have a Drafters account and you win, use promo code WHO, sign up, put $100 on, and they'll match $100. You could do the main. You could do the survival tournament, which is, in my opinion, the best tournament out there. Also, if you haven't hit the sub button yet and you've enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that sub. Also, go over to Jeary as well. I just put his link again in the chat. Go give him a follow if you're not following him. So, we got I think we have to kind of do one of these. I guess like Emmett Johnson's getting like semi-good reports. Like they're talking good about him, but not like super glowingly. Like it's like, yeah, they really like him. He looks good.
I feel like the Chiefs always talk good about their rookies.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Harbaugh effect, right? Like the Harbaughs both just talk positively about everybody. So I don't know that I super buy it, but I loved him as a prospect, so I do want to hear it at least. Are you in to just take Kayshon Boutte if he falls?
Hey, we took him in one of our drafts earlier. I love
still
Kayshon Boutte.
We still only have the 3.
I would, yeah. Running backs get a little tough. I was gonna make a push for Kalen Black with the pick after. I think we go Boutte first, and then we come back around with the running back. I was gonna push for Black because he's one of my favorite clicks late. But I'm open to hearing other arguments for sure. I just think like he can just be a league winner in total points.
I will do it, and then we'll take Jordan James if he's there at 215.
I'm totally fine with that too. Why not take them both in 20 rounds?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Yeah, I don't love the Kalen Black thing right now, to be honest, with the injury. But
yeah, I saw adductor. I don't know how much that
Megatron.
It's the guy telling me I'm a bandwagon Lions fan.
Yeah, the true Lions fan wins. That's what happens here. True Lions fan wins.
There you go.
Yeah, hashtag rigged. Grab it once San Francisco if you don't. Yeah, like I think that in this, especially with like leaning in on it so heavily, I think if he does come back around, I think like leaning into the backup role here kind of makes some sense. I don't love it, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, why not?
Dead defended. The winner from 2 nights ago, saying rigged. Classic stuff here. Classic stuff. So yeah, do send me a message on Discord or on. I mean, I know your name is right here. I guess I could just. This is you, correct, sir? Thoughts on Ty Johnson? I think Ty Johnson's a pretty fine click in the last rounds on this. Like all you need's a week or two to really pay off. Like we might have pushed running back a little too much, but I don't know. Like, so in this, hits matter more than misses. DJ Quill, she in the mini last year, it's a 56,000 entry tournament. She did 50, like 49 or 50 of them, something like that, maybe 52. She had 3 of them in the top 50. And one of those only had 3 active running backs for almost the entire season.
Yeah,
so,
like if you're right, you're right. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And like Bijan, Tootin, and David Montgomery, yeah, you can make cases where all 3 of them could be top 12 running backs. It's possible. Unlikely was possible.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the hits matter more than misses. That's one thing that stays true in best ball. And yeah, I think
Keenan goes. Would have loved Keenan.
Yeah, Keenan feels like a really good pick right now in all formats. Like it definitely feels like he's going to sign in the next, like I would say by tomorrow. By the end of tomorrow, he's signed.
Yeah, I kind of hope so, to have it all settled, but I also wouldn't mind a few more shares first.
I do. It would be funny if he's like out there trying to and nobody actually wants him. But there's too many holes out there for that to be a thing. So I think I'm just going to auto click Jordan James here. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm with it.
And then if we want another guy, we could take one.
Yeah, I think we probably do take one more running back. James Conner does just make sense on this team. Get a veteran who's going to maybe get some points and has some outs to getting traded. So I would be James Conner.
Yeah, I like that. I've been taking a lot of James Conner in the last couple of rounds now. And now we can look here at a wide receiver like
Kevontae Turpin would stack with our Dak.
We have Turpin. We have Darius Slayton.
Slayton's not awful either.
I've not clicked Slayton all offseason.
I took him in one Best Ball Mania as like a wide receiver 9 because I had an unstacked dart. I'm like, why not?
I took a Seth McGowan share today on DraftKings on the Millie. One. I think it's most likely Giddens, but I wanted one share.
Yeah, why not? Let's see the receivers available. Let's go for a little scroll.
Hold on.
Because I know just getting unique and scrolling down is definitely going to be valuable in this. I mean, Bailey is a click I like to make most of the time.
Yeah.
I feel like just getting guys who don't get drafted too often is going to be valuable.
Caleb Douglas.
Actually, I kind of like the Caleb Douglas in this. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Turpin, Dotson.
I like
Roman.
I like Caleb Douglas.
I've taken Kendrick Bourne once.
Oh, Ricky Pearsall.
R.I.P. Jade Walker is a guy I don't hate. Yeah, so we got plenty of names down here. We can remove Isaiah Davis, but Douglas, Dotson, Turpin, Roman Wilson. And Jack Bash is somebody I take very rarely, but I do take.
You could also go with one of the Baltimore guys like Surratt. I think we just take like a upside swing. Caleb Douglas actually sounds the most intriguing to me, which might sound disgusting as like a Miami Dolphins piece, but as far as someone who just has wide receiver 1 upside on their team, it's not a bad click to make in total points.
Douglas just went because we were talking about it.
Oh, bummer.
And game tights here.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta watch our mouth.
Wide receiver 1 season is going to hit hard whenever it's 630 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I was going to say,
I mean, it's still like, 630 yards, 2 touchdowns, like a consistent pace of 8.5 fantasy points. With the spike week, it's probably that's fine. Like honestly, like if you get that in the last round, you can't feel bad about it. You know, like
Malik Willis's passing yards just went down below 3,000 for the season too.
So whenever the lines opened up, he was within 50 yards of Lamar. And it's like
that's insane.
He was 3,050. No, he was 100. Lamar was at like 3,150, and Willis was at 3,050.
Yeah, that's.
And I was like, both of these feel wrong. Both like it should definitely Lamar. The last time he was healthy, threw for 4,000. Like
Lamar is so good at football. He's my highest drafted quarterback. I have 15%. My quarterback exposures are pretty dang flat. I don't like Chris Bell. I don't like the injured guys.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, we were gonna say we can continue the bit.
Surratt's kind of fun, just for the rookie upside. Or is
Dotson.
Lane gone? Lane's gotten all the
gone.
Buzz.
Lane has gone. We could just do Slayton. Do you want to do Slayton?
I think I would take Surratt. Take the chance on him.
Let's do it. I like Surratt, so that makes sense.
Round 20, I kind of just want a high upside because we're mainly taking zeros anyways. Darius Slate.
I'm taking a lot of Omar Cooper, Denzel Boston, and those guys. And on those kind of builds, I fit in a Jahan Dotson or something.
Yeah, it makes sense when you take the rookies earlier to take a guy hot Jahan Dotson or Vele or one of those guys.
Right, yeah. That's later. Why I've got a bit of those guys because I have teams that will need that. So we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Drake May, Dak Prescott, Jackson Dart at 119. We got Dak at 95. This is awesome. This is
quarterbacks are incredible. Yeah.
Bijan Tootin, David Montgomery, San Francisco RB2, and Arizona or James Conner. Maybe Detroit RB2.
Yeah, I like Black and Jordan James on total points because we're just making you know, it's one or the other. You know, if CMC is not the guy, then we're looking pretty good.
Right. Wide receivers, double anchor, Malik Neighbors, George Pickens, DK Metcalf, Alec Pierce, Jalen McMillan, Juwan Jennings, Kayshon Boutte, Elijah Surratt. A ton of single week upside here. Just an insane amount of single week upside. And then tight end. Go ahead.
It feels thin, but if they hit during the right weeks, then it's exactly what you want.
Yeah, exactly. And I do think so. This team weirdly does I do think that we might be thin at flex most weeks because I think we needed a fourth running. I honestly think if it was Pollard over Metcalf, and then we just fixed it, we just stopped at those 4 and added darts here, I think it's way stronger. Because
definitely could be
because that would enforce our flex on average. And it doesn't have to be Pollard. It could have been Ramondre or whatever too, right? But that's one reason I don't love the Metcalf price because and I don't like the Metcalf pick. So I might just be wrong. So maybe this is the team we need. But then tight end, Kincaid, Jake Ferguson fell 10 picks to get they just hated Dallas in this room. It was great for us. And then Hunter Henry fell 10 picks. Hunter Henry, I think, is going to continually to fall because a lot of the reports are all about Raritan right now.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of Hunter Henry, but 170 definitely
Drake
found
May.
that.
Yeah, so
for sure.
I think this is a really solid team. Definitely, you got me to some things I wouldn't normally do, but I do like the team overall. We got Lutz here. Lutz, by the way, got ninth last. I think it was ninth last year in the main. We got a 3-6-8-3. Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers. Running backs: Ashton Genty, Chase Brown, Jalen Warren, Blake Corum, Marshawn Lloyd, Ty Johnson. As somebody was saying, do you think it's a decent pick? I think it's a fine pick. He almost every single year he's given at least one like 17-point week in full PPR. And then wide receivers: Egbuka, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Josh Downs, Xavier Worthy, Denzel Boston, Keenan Allen, Xavier Legette, Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, Pat Fryermuth. Like, that's an awesome price on. That is a crazy price on Andrews, 151. And then I like the wide receiver room overall. I know, like, you're out on Egbuka too, but like, do you still just like randomly click him sometimes?
Yeah, when he falls to like close to the 3-4 turn or like at the 3-4 turn, I'll take him. But like I can't take him above someone like Zay Flowers. I can't do it.
I got a team where he fell to like pick 38, 39, like he went around the corner. I'm like, oh, I have to take him here. I have to take him here. And like, I don't think it's a guy I want zero of. But I do. Overall, I love this team. Like, your running backs are stronger than ours. Your wide receivers are stronger. But our quarterbacks are insane. That's the thing. Like, the taking the dart ball might have been the downfall of the team, honestly.
We'll see.
We'll see. Like, if we didn't take Dart here and we would have taken, like, I don't know, there were no running backs left. So we would have taken Diggs, maybe, or Debo or Shakir. Maybe that means we take a running back down here. But I don't know. Like, I think that not taking the running back at Metcalf kind of hurt. That we got.
Yeah. I can't really say. It's my first drafter, so yeah. I have no idea.
I mean, I've not won anything over here, so it is what it is. You know just as much as I do. We got a 2-7-9-2. We got Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Omarion Hampton, Javonte, Travion at 59, RJ Harvey, Jordan Mason, Tyler Algier, Tank Bigsby. Wide receivers: Jefferson, Waddle, Sutton. So the double stack with Bo. Jaden Higgins, who's getting all the camp buzz. Antonio Williams, not afraid of Diggs. Calvin Ridley, Tyquan Thornton, Torrey Horton, and Caleb Douglas. Chig and Ferg and that is not enough in total points. Like, that is flat not enough in total points, man. Like you have to score. It's not like the pod stuff where you can get through by just getting 15 points. On average, the last couple of years, the winning lineups score 160 points a week. So your average points need to be 160 a week throughout the contest. So this room is going to limit your upside at tight end, in my opinion, unless T. Ferg is a round 5 pick next year, unless like some people believe. And then we have the winner of the ticket, the Den Defender, Megatron Johnson here. We'll let you review it. Well, Jeary, you got to get him back. You got to get him back. You get
defending the Den with a little 2-7-9-2. Hey, he won the giveaway, but he's not winning the contest with us in this lobby. That's all I'll say. But hey, Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, very strong quarterbacks. Nice to stop at 2. Running backs: Christian McCaffrey. I mean, hey, this is the thing. If Christian McCaffrey's healthy, his team's going to be great. If Christian McCaffrey gets injured, our team's going to smash. Kenneth Walker, Bucky Irving. He got that Tony Pollard fall too, which is very, very nice. Yeah. And then Emmett Johnson, DJ Giddens, LaQuint Allen. I mean, I know it's 20 rounds. I don't know if you need to go that heavy on the running backs there, but receivers: T. Higgins, Carnell Tate, Romeo Dobbs, Casey Concepcion, Rashid Shaheed, Trey Harris, Zachariah Branch, Darnell Mooney, Jeremy Bernard. It's thin. It's really thin. I like T. Higgins. Carnell Tate, number 4 overall pick, can be a nice value, but you're definitely trying to find those spike weeks with the rest of the guys, and you could. Like, I love Rashid Shaheed, highest drafted player. Zachariah Branch has been showing out in camp. Casey Concepcion could be that guy. I'm not quite sold, but tight ends, Harold Fannin, Brenton Strange. We're talking about 2 tight ends with the last team. This is one where I think you could get away with 2, but I personally would prefer a 3rd instead of like that 7th running back.
Yeah, I think, dare I say, Charlie Kohler. I think I might have added like Cole Kmet here for fun.
Actually, that's not bad in total points. And they get weird too.
He's very, very seldomly drafted. If Colson Loveland gets hurt, I cry, number 1. But then number 2, like Loveland or Kmet is going to be a really strong pick at that point. And that the Bears were top 10 in the league last year in 12 personnel and 13 personnel, if I remember right. So like Kmet's going to be on the field some, so he will get some use. But I'll let you first. I'm going to say after this, I'm going to do my members only stream, and so what it is Member Mania, and it's in 30 minutes. So I will draft a team on DK. There was like a 18-second delay last time. We're going to see if we can get it lower. Hopefully I can figure out how to do that. But when we're on the clock, the chat's going to tell me what to take. Whatever is in the chat for whatever the most asked for player is will be who we take. And if we get that team to the finals, we're going to split it 50-50 with the chat. So if you are a member, don't miss it. We'll be live. We'll be over there in 30 minutes. But tell everybody where to find you.
Yeah, pretty simple. Just at Jeary Football on YouTube, on Twitter. Check it out. I stream every single day, or almost every single day. But yeah, having a lot of fun doing it, man. And I'm live tonight at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern with our boy Nez, who I know was on your channel earlier. So he's going to come on over to mine tonight too in about, what is that, 2.5 hours from now. So yeah, probably around the time you're done your members only.
All right. Well, thank you once again. If you do need his information, it is in the description of the video. But I'll see you all in 30 minutes. And if I don't see you then, I will be back on tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. Peace.